Hello, my loves. I'm Ellie Frost. Thank you so much for being here, where we are talking about the multi-dimensional approach to rapidly and radically healing and transforming during and after narcissistic abuse. And this video is about how you must spiritually detach from the narcissist. Let me explain, right? So I teach all the time about what's going on spiritually, that this is not just an attack in the physical realm. You will have known this if you've ended up like trying to get away from a narcissist but still find yourself ruminating that they're actually operating in the psychic realm, right? The narcissist is soul detached, operating with an entity of consciousness that we're calling narcissism, which is why they all act in the same way. But what they do is they invade your psychic psychic field and energy field without your consent, without your conscious consent. Just by being enmeshed with them, we're consenting. So it's really important to detach spiritually. I talk all the time about how narcissist, like an attachment, a trauma bond to a narcissist is stronger than an addiction, because an addiction happens on an emotional and physical level, but this is going on an energetic and spiritual level, right? So the first thing to do is, and you can have a look at my earlier video about how going no contact with a narcissist is not enough, because if you just go no contact but you're still enmeshed in your energy field, in your spirit, then you will still think about them, they'll still have power over you, and you'll still be feeling the horrible emotions of fear and scared about what they're going to do next, and they'll still have a presence in your world. I cannot tell you how many of my clients have no contact with a narcissist, but they are still taking up so much of their life and their energy. Every time you give energy and attention to the narcissist, it's like putting gas in the tank. They're feeding off your energy field. These guys are parasitic. You're the host, and the way you feed them is through your energy. Your life force energy is their supply. That includes your time, your attention, and any physical interaction, but also psychic energy. Any energy you're giving to the narcissist is fueling them. You're feeding them, literally. So we've got to bring our energy back. Now, I've got a few videos on here about psychological healing, breaking ties, breaking trauma bonds, but I'm just going to give us a reminder, right? So there's many things I do in Sovereign to shift your consciousness into a spiritual awakening where you become your own authentic self, right? And completely unenmeshed from the narcissist. But there are some exercises where I use body and breath. One you can do is this, and say no consent. You're actually just moving your energy field. So what I'm doing with my hands is pushing them out. And this one is like no. When you say no consent in the energy field, if you feel them coming in like intrusive thoughts, that kind of stuff, you can use that move to say no consent. You've got to say no consent psychically and think about something else. Now my clients say, well, I can't stop thinking about them. And I say to my clients all the time, think about your big toe. Now think about your left ear. You can change your awareness. You can break the pattern, right? And I want you to do it now. When you are going through, like often when you're very low, you'll feel the narcissist energy around you. You can really feel this in the energy field, right? When you're going through hard times, might be when you start pining for them, because the narcissist works in the psychic realm. They know when you're most vulnerable and most likely to go back to them. And also they know when you're evolving and growing. These are the two most dangerous times for a re-hoover, when you're really down and really low, right? Because they can come in and they will literally pillage from you. They will literally just pick you up and shatter you down even more when you're low. And when you're about to evolve past them, right, you'll feel them pulling on your energy. So the tools I do in Sovereign stop them being able to come anywhere near you. But what you want is a strong aura. To push your aura out, you just have to like literally imagine your aura 6 feet outside of your body, and you can use like sort of swimming hands to push your aura out, because when we've got a collapsed energy field, we're very susceptible to energy attacks, right? And overall, this is more of a spiritual and energetic attack than it is anything else. But the problem is, once they penetrate your energy field, many people get physical symptoms: fibromyalgia, autoimmune disorders, ME, chronic fatigue, problems with digestion. Like it makes that they literally make you sick. Why? Because they're literally merging with your energy field and basically eroding you on every level: spiritually, emotionally, physically, and energetically, which is why I do a multidimensional approach, because this is a multidimensional issue. Now, sovereign is less than half price at the moment. The price is going to go back up, but for people who are ready for this, it's not just energy work in there. There's trainings, there's energy activations and clearings. There's every few weeks we do a live coaching call where you get to submit before the call your questions that you want answered. There is so much in there, and there's 6 modules that literally help you break free from the narcissist, but beyond that, come into your most authentic and abundant life. We talk about manifestation, we talk about values, living by your standards, getting to know who you are, self-partnering, so you stop abandoning self. You'll break things like people pleasing, you'll break unhealthy relationship ties, and get ready for healthy relationships, healthy connections, and your most abundant and fulfilling life. So if you want to join Sovereign, if you want the discount, you must email me, ellie@elliefrost.com, because I'm not putting the discount on the website, because I'm going to put the price back up without, well, I'll let you know when the price goes back up. Well, probably not actually. I'll just put the price back up when I do. So if you want to jump into that, please email me. Oh, thank you for liking, subscribing and sharing. I love doing this work with you. Let me know in the comments any other topics you want me to talk about. Lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon.